Okay, so I have a few random things to talk about. Um, One of the things is I'm so fucking sore. I can't even believe it. Because now that it's nice weather out, I like to have projects to do outside. So they're usually physical. That's why I like to do them. Makes you just feel stronger and better and healthier, especially as you're aging. The people who stop doing stuff, it's crazy. They shouldn't stop mowing their own yard until they're falling down. Um, Everybody should just keep working because that's what keeps you strong. So, anyways, I'm sore as fuck though. And um, I went with my, oh, but when I was outside working, because I've been doing so much stuff, one of the things is that I've been noticing is the, my eyesight is just, it's so fucked lately. I've been noticing anyways because I have such a hard time seeing, just doing anything, trying to put on makeup. Oh my gosh. I told you before. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks fine because I can't see shit. And I can't see details. And to me, like, there's still a symbolic thing, like, don't get caught up in the details, you know? Don't get stuck on the details. And, but but that is these, I don't know, they call them floaters. Floaters was like when you're a little kid, when you're looking, I don't know, I think it's when it's sunny out, you can see like your eyelids or the darkness or something, or I don't know, you can see these little things that look like bacteria floating around. That's what I think of as floaters. These things, they block your whole vision. So one of the times I went in and they told me, well, it's like a van. It's like, okay, well, it blocks my entire vision, so you know, I don't know, it's big enough to block my vision. And especially when you have a whole bunch of them, it's like you're trying to look through this thing. I don't know, it's really hard to see. But I also have glaucoma from the damage from the brain injury, and that is rough because a glaucoma is it closes in your vision, but you don't have an awareness of it. Like, you have to go be tested, and then they do these tests, and then they can see what part of your eyes are getting damaged. And on mine, and I always have low pressures. That's the thing. They want your pressures low. But when you keep having damage and stuff like that, then it's like, okay, we're going to do these drops. We're going to do these drops. We're going to put this in your eye. We're going to do this and that and stuff. It's like, fuck. After a while, I'm done being a fucking lab rat. But all these things that are, totally blocking it, but then you go out there and it's a lot more light. So you have that part that's good. But I've lost a lot of vision. Like, before I was aware of it, I was falling all the time. I fell a lot. And I can see why now, because just like when I was outside, I don't see anything in front of me. You have to like look down and look, because when you're looking, it's nothing's there. And so when you're walking, there's just, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, it's I've just been thinking a lot about my vision just being so fucked, because I've been having to think about it for a while now, the possibility of going blind, and then you sit there and you talk to your guides and stuff like, is this part of my thing? Because I don't want to be a fucking lab rat. And nothing they have done has improved it. It's only gotten worse. And they've done all sorts of shit. So, and if it's just meant to be, then, I'm not going to go in there. Like, my mom is getting shots in her eyeball every couple months. And now she has to get them more often, both eyes, and all this stuff. I'm telling you, the shit they do does not improve it. It's just like, okay, wear one of these. Okay, now wear two. Well, now get this and wear two. And then, that's the bullshit of everything when you go, because it's all just a corporation. It's all just a system to enslave us into a system. So, you know, it's just a waste. But, you know, she's going and getting these shots in her eyes, and it's like, I'm not fucking going that far. Man, I've had enough done. I'm not getting, no. And, you know, I just get, you know, focus on your inner vision. You know, you don't have to worry so much. You know, I'm just holding out for the med beds on my eyes. That's all I can do. And, oh, and another thing too was, this made me feel good, is, yesterday one of my friends came and picked me up, and she wanted me to drive to town with her. And she was telling me, you know, how impressed she was of, you know, what I've been able to do, because I've done so much in my house. You know, luckily for me, I figured out at the beginning of quarantine, you know, so I didn't ever live any of the time in being scared, you know, any of the time. And, you know, I've just been productive in my own life and taking care of myself and focused on what's important and really come to find what's important. You know, it's been good for me this year, or 2020. This year is fucking dragging. I did not think, I mean, once you find out about what's going on, then you keep thinking, okay, well, it's going to come out any second. Yeah, and that it's gone on this long, that's what's crazy. But, you know, it's a big job. I mean, this is freeing humanity that's been enslaved for fucking centuries. So, you know, just go with the flow. But anyway, so when she came, she said that, you know, how impressed she was, you know, how well I was doing and stuff like that because of all the circumstances, you know, moving to a new place, not really knowing anybody, being locked down, you know, not having, some of these people I've only just met. And definitely in the beginning, I was very isolated. And then, you know, having this whole thing has made a huge cavern between, in my whole family, but between me and some of my kids. And then, you know, going and living independently away from everybody. You know, they wanted me to, I've had them talk about putting me in a home, you know, so, and I was like, well, if I'm going to end up in a home at some point, you know, drooling on myself and I don't know where I'm at and shit, then, I tried to get her a couple of times. Then, you know, I'm going to live my life to the fullest right now. I'm going to go and have fun and experience life. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, be restricted. Hold on a sec. I got the thing so close. I came and looked for you earlier. Come on, hurry. I'm doing something. All right, squeeze back in. Okay. And, you know, just, so going and living away from all these people and living by myself in this situation that, you know, so many people, Stella, stop, please. You knocked the table over. That was her tail who did that. But, you know, that was a lot of stuff to do. You know, even when I moved over here, that was like a thing with my lawyer. She really wanted to make sure I was going to be near family. And I was near my youngest daughter, but then, you know, this whole thing has brought up too many things, I guess. So I've been really alone, and I've been very productive. I've created, like, I've done so much at my house. I've just, always when people come over, they always just think it's just really cool. I've just created while I've been here, just created. And you can get on the couch. You don't have to get through there. You don't have to be right on top of me. No, I'm trying to talk here. And so anyways, it made me feel good. God, she's got to be so dramatic. It just made me feel good, you know, for somebody to notice when you are doing something that I don't know, a lot of people, I've had to fight against a lot of people over a lot of stuff over, just this, you know. And I said it before, I'm really glad over which daughter is my power of attorney, I'll tell you that. Because I probably would be living in a mental, some kind of care facility at this point, so. But I'm going to go and just keep living my life, so until whatever happens. But one thing too is, so yesterday I kept having Dumb and Dumber on everything I would go. Every channel kept being Dumb and Dumber, kept popping up, and I kept being like, I'm not really into that kind of humor. And I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. I don't like it when they make Jim Carrey just play a stupid ass. I mean, that seems stupid, but I don't know. I like him more and more serious roles. I think he is like got a lot of, what do they call that? When they can play a lot of different parts. They call it something. Damn it. I know I can hear somebody saying it. But a wide range, I think. Anyways, so I was like, I don't want to really watch this. Maybe there's some message they want me to hear or something. So I started playing it, but I couldn't get focused on it. And I kept just going and doing stuff, but it kept going. So I'd walk in every once in a while. But what I noticed was, God, Lloyd's kind of a dick. I didn't remember that. He was kind of just a dick. Kind of obnoxious. So anyways, after that one, where it goes like other movies you might like, then Shallow Hal came up. I was so excited because I wanted to watch that after Something About Mary, and then I had totally forgot about it. And so I put it on, and there's some things like, even on Something About Mary, there's like a lot of these movies that you've seen about a zillion times, but then you just, well, for me, but I have a brain injury, I don't remember, the whole thing. So that was the same with Shallow Hal. Like I could remember some stuff, but there's so much of the details that I couldn't remember. So, I can enjoy a movie. It's almost like seeing it for the first time. I can do that. So, I've watched Truman now 4 times a month, and I keep seeing new stuff, or I just forgot I saw it before. But anyways, so in Shallow Hal, there was a few things that I was thinking about. One of the things was I love, after his friend says the little key word or whatever, and all of a sudden he goes back to his old ways. And he's so disappointed. I gotta think about spiders. Did I tell you that was a bat in the light above my head? I don't even know how long I've been there. But, I've been out in the thing. So I was brushing off spiders and shit. So now when I feel something climbing on me, they're out to get me. I think I destroyed some of their families. Like they have those little sacks everywhere. So, I was brushing them off. Anyways, so he was upset with his friend.